I mean, the panic has set in now straight away. This is option paralysis. Just give me 3 next time. Hey, I'm Chris Buck from Cardinal Black, and today I'm here in Victory's Artist Showroom to finally put my order in for my MK Clean. I'm going to be choosing pretty much every aspect of it, really. The colour of the Solex, the colour of the faceplate, the colour of the grille, the logo, the handle, the kind of leather corners. Pretty much everything about it is going to be down to my specifications, which will no doubt provide some option paralysis. Let's dive right in. So, start at the start. I guess we've got a couple of decisions to make here. Option paralysis has already kicked in. If we could have just narrowed it down to 3 for me to choose from, that would have been amazing, because I'm already starting to panic a little. Long story short, I get, for the first time in my life, I actually get some choice over anything. I'm going to spec out this amp, the MK Clean. To be honest, this is a particularly good one to be using as a bit of a kind of leaping off point, because it's pretty much all of the appointments which I kind of want to have, save for the actual colour of the amp. Green in my family, if my grandfather were still alive, I would be disinherited if I chose green. Despite his love of all things Jaguar, green is apparently very unlucky, so I can't go with that. But in regard to the rest of the amp, the kind of the cream faceplate, the salt and pepper grille, the off-white logo, the brown kind of handles and corners, it's pretty much that is the amp that I want to use, which I guess just leaves the decision of what colour Tolex we're going to be going for. Now, my kind of initial inclination was going to be something which kind of matched the kind of rest of the rig, which is going to be integrated in, which is a weirdly kind of bastardized version of a brown panel super reverb. Obviously such an amp didn't exist, but someone in their infinite wisdom decided to do that to my 66, 67 super reverb at some point. But I think it's one of those things that unless you match the exact color of that amp, it's not really going to work, and it would just look like a sea of beige behind me, which aside from matching my personality might be a little bit overbearing. So I also think that going for anything too light, anything too close to the faceplate, oatmeal was my initial kind of thinking earlier, anything too close to the faceplate might just look a little bit kind of wishy-washy and vague. I'm also conscious that I don't want it to just look like a Duchess, rustling Duchess. So I'm thinking if we try and start narrowing it down at the very least, getting rid of the kind of crazier stuff. The Arsenal fan of me did kind of want to go for the red, but I don't know, that does look quite cool, but might look a bit catwalky. Yeah, let's get rid of some of the crazy stuff that I'm definitely going to use, like the purple. I mean, what moron would choose purple for an amplifier? Hey, Pete. Yeah, let's get rid of the stuff that I'm definitely not going to use. Try and narrow it down a little bit. So. So, wild card, I think, is going to be something bluey. More than likely going to go for something brown, which I think would be probably quite complimentary. Blue does look cool. No, sack off blue. We're going brown. We're going brown. Beechwood might be a bit 60s sports car. Auburn. Chestnut. What a riveting video this is going to be. Thus far, until I inevitably change my mind in 10 minutes, We're going rust. Cool. Flip it, heck. This is stressful. So first impressions, loud and headroom. I think it's a little bit of a kind of struggle in my kind of previous experience with amps that are kind of chasing that high headroom thing, is to maintain a character and maintain a kind of distinct flavour, I guess. I've played a couple of amps where, you know, you might have headroom for days, but this, a little bit of a kind of blandness, I guess, for want of a better phrase. You know, there's no real character or no kind of real vibe there. To use a modern phrase, but this sounds incredible. This vibe and this character, undoubtedly, but still with that headroom and that just ability to really be able to kind of push stuff into the front end and it not fart out, it not get compressed, it not get squishy, and still get that articulation and note definition, which is the magic of an amp like this. Obviously been kind of going through a couple of different amps for a while now, and as much as I guess I had my feed for a little while, especially when I was playing Strats, obviously chasing that uber high headroom thing. Got a little bit bored of that and just pushed back against that and went down the kind of the lower wattage route for a little while. I think this is going to be a very welcome addition to the kind of ever-changing amp lineup in that respect, just to get that articulation and clarity back, but still get, you know, as I said, character is still there, which is essential for me at least. So first impressions, very, very, very impressive amp. So, we've had lunch, we've had a change of heart. I'm going to take the Henry Ford approach and go none more black, I think. I don't know why, I think I was struggling slightly with the idea of visualising how it was all going to look. Turns out I have zero imagination. So reverting back to what I know, which is going to be vastly different to what we'd kind of planned earlier. So, black, more than likely space as the Tolex. I think we're then going to get the black faceplate with the white text, probably the kind of chrome effect Victory logo, black handle, black leather on the corners, and with the kind of silvery grill cloth. So vastly different to earlier, because as I said, apparently I have zero way in the imagination. So yeah, sorry about that, boring.